Sleaze, brought to you by McDonald's. Support local business owners and entrepreneurs in your neighborhood by visiting a nearby McDonald's today.
Barnes, the assignment has been finalized.
What?
Fram finally watched Hunting Wives.
Oh, you're only 3 months behind the world, and?
That's okay. I was ahead on some other things. Okay. I have to say, I understand why it's so huge. I actually loved the trashiness and the sleaziness of it. But do you think it would have been as popular if there wasn't sex every 5 minutes in Hunting Wives?
Of course not. That's the beauty of it. It was a soap opera with sex.
It's the funny thing, though, is I felt like they were trying to put too much in. It was almost like, I'm really getting into the plot, whatever that plot was, and then all of a sudden you got Malin Ackerman, Margot, having to have sex with somebody again.
What? Her name's Malin?
Yeah, it's Malin Ackerman.
I always call her Malin. I didn't even know. Yeah, I wonder if when she read the script, if she was like, oh, really? I'm naked every other page?
Every 5 minutes.
Yeah. She wasn't shy about it, though.
I'll tell you who wasn't likable is Brittany Snow as Sophie.
Oh, I loved her.
I felt like she was so stupid throughout the entire thing.
I loved Brittany.
One bad mistake after another, but I do feel like there will be a second season. How can Netflix not do a second season?
Well, I don't know. That other show was number one. That stupid one I said was so dumb about the shore or whatever. The coast.
It got canceled.
And it was number one for weeks.
I know. I'll say that this one, though, has reached the billions, and I do believe that it will have a second season.
Was it Water's Edge? I think Water's Edge.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one has to, and I have a feeling that I think Margot and Sophie are going to get together in the next one.
For sure.
And be partners.
Absolutely.
A couple alerts. Scooter Braun and Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. Is that real?
I don't know. Apparently they've been hanging out, and somebody said they saw them together in Italy hanging out. I don't know. That's a very interesting one. And then you remember the actress Chloe Grace Moretz?
Yes.
Love her, by the way. She's been in a lot of movies like 500 Days of Summer, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. She got married to her longtime partner, I guess over Labor Day weekend, to Kate Harrison. Congratulations. But I have to say there were some train wrecks in Celebrity Sleaze. What is happening with Scott Wolf's estranged wife, Kelly Wolf?
She just keeps going off.
Released from jail in Utah. They put her in a jail for a couple of days. Booked on suspicion of electronic disclosure. Did you see what she did?
Yeah, she put his phone number on social media.
Yes. Apparently, it said he got a barrage of phone calls and text messages from unknown people. And I guess on her Instagram account, she gave out his phone number. You can't do that.
She has, someone really needs to do a check because she's trying so hard to prove that nothing is wrong. I like how she calls him Little Lifetime Boy.
Yeah,
because I guess he does Lifetime movies. Little Lifetime Boy, here's his number.
Isn't it?
Yeah, she's all over him.
She was charged with 2 Class B misdemeanor accounts held on $5,000 bond. But she went on and said, the police are at my house to arrest me. I have no idea why. And then she said, I am not suicidal. I am in danger to no one. I've done nothing. It's almost like a he said, she said thing, but I guess giving out the phone number wasn't the smartest thing to do.
I didn't know you could get arrested for that, just for putting out someone's phone number like that.
I didn't either.
I've never heard of that charge.
Now, while we were gone, you saw what happened with Lil Nas X. Found not guilty, by the way, on felony charges, or he pled not guilty on felony. He pled not guilty on felony charges. But what was so disturbing to everyone is seeing him walking down the street completely naked.
Yeah.
And just rambling. His dad has come out now saying, to see my baby boy on the other side of that glass when he was in jail. We shed tears when I went to visit him. He was saying even in the moment he was apologizing to people for something that he was going through. I hope he's going to be okay.
Something that maybe he was ingesting. I don't know. That behavior. And he was encouraging people to film him. He started out with his tighty-whities on his banana hammock, and then he went full on, just dropped him.
Went full on.
Dude's a Grammy winner.
It's very sad, and I hope he's okay, and I hope it wasn't a mental breakdown. The other thing that happened was, I didn't know if you saw this, Diddy notching his second legal victory since the trial.
What?
A sexual assault civil lawsuit brought by a John Doe who claimed he was drugged, assaulted after one of the parties got dismissed by a California judge this week because the statute of limitations has passed.
Okay, so
how's he getting away with all this stuff?
A technicality.
He now awaits sentencing in a Brooklyn federal lockup. Of course, after being found guilty in July, we will see what happens. All right, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but it actually looks good. Glenn Powell.
Oh, yeah.
Unrecognizable in the first full-length trailer for the new Hulu comedy, Chad Powers. I don't know, you know that it's produced by Eli and Peyton Manning, okay? He plays Russ Holiday, kind of a hotshot quarterback who destroyed his career after making an unforgivable, vanity-driven mistake in college football. He comes back 8 years later, of course, for redemption, but he's got heavy makeup and prosthetics on, and he comes back as Chad Powers.
Yeah, it's based on that Eli Manning commercial.
Yes.
This was advertised big time. I know you don't watch football, so it was on every game over the weekend. When they did this, it was at the Texas-Georgia game, at least part of it, the first time in Austin, because, he went to UT Austin.
Yes.
And at the half, they brought out all these dudes in Georgia uniforms, and then they had this fake team, and they did like at halftime, they did a couple of scenes really quickly. You can hear a little bit of it as Georgia wins a national championship. This looks great.
Your football career is over. You were showboating and you blew the game.
Oh my goodness! Georgia's picked the ball up. Georgia is going to win a championship. What was Holiday thinking?
It's time for you to move on.
There's just one problem, Dad. I'm not done with football.
South Georgia's having open tryouts. I'm going to do a Mrs. Doubtfire, but with football.
You here to try out? What's your name?
Jay.
And last name?
Is it?
This isn't just football. This is acting.
Chad, why don't you remind the game day viewers where you're from?
West Virginia.
Stay away from backstory and factoids.
And what part of West Virginia?
So if you go west in West Virginia, it's the westest of the west of Virginia.
Why are you helping me?
Because no one is beyond second chances.
Powers toward the end zone.
Who the f*** is that guy?
He's like extremely ugly.
Whatever.
Love it.
September 30th, Hulu.
Can't wait.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum, he knows some of the most talented people in the business, and now he's getting the inside story.
Talking with Josh Duhamel. Did you ever suffer with anxiety? I would put tremendous pressure on myself to deliver because if I didn't know what else I was going to do. David Tennant, if you could do Hamlet, nothing should make you nervous.
I was on the floor of my dressing room in the fetal position.
I've been there.
The Inside of You podcast.
I hope you enjoy the podcast. We talk about mental health and life and all that stuff. Thanks for being here.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
The feeling of just showered freshness can't be beat. With Downy Intense, bursts of just showered freshness can accompany you throughout the day. Really? Yep. Downy Intense's touch-activated technology releases bursts of clean, fresh aromas, so you can enjoy the feeling of just showered freshness. New Downy Intense. An incredible freshness experience awaits.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Did we ever talk about Sharon Stone joining the third season of Euphoria?
I feel like you did. What is she going to be?
Here she is on the Today Show talking about it.
I think Euphoria is a very important show. I think it touches and talks to us about things that young people are going through and have gone through that people want to look away from. I love Eric, and I think his work has been very daring and important. I know that I'm going to work with Maude Apatow, who I think is just great in that show. And I know I'm going to work with Sydney Sweeney. Sure, yeah. I don't know yet if I work with Zendaya, because I've only seen a couple of the scenes. It's very, very quiet and closed.
So she's playing someone's grandmother?
I have no idea what she's playing.
Like, honestly, I mean, Sydney Sweeney's in her 20s. Everyone on the show. Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Listen, she's back, and she says she's back, which I love. Finally, Netflix is landing. They don't even have a name for this yet, Barnes, but there was apparently like a bidding war for this. It's bringing back True Detective creator Nick Pizzolatto, Matthew McConaughey, and Cole Hauser from Yellowstone. Yeah, it's going to be a Netflix, some sort of a Netflix drama, and they don't even have a name for it. And there was already a bidding war. Can you believe that?
So all they have is the talent, and they're in a bidding war. They've released nothing else about it.
No.
All right.
It says the mysterious and as yet untitled project. Oh, it's been epic. Oasis touching down on America. Liam Gallagher dedicated the song "Live Forever" to the victims of Wednesday's school mass shooting in Minneapolis at their Sunday show at MetLife Stadium. Quote, "I want to dedicate this next tune to the kiddies of Minneapolis. Live forever." I didn't realize that Lars from Metallica is a huge Oasis fan. Apparently, he went to two of the UK shows and sat down and chatted with Howard Stern about it.
The biggest Oasis fan. I've since day one in the early 90s, I heard the song Supersonic, which was the first single that came to radio in America. And I go, that sounds like that band that I've been reading about. And because it was just about the attitude and the confidence and the whole sort of British kind of, we don't give a shit, we don't give a we're going to be the biggest band in the world. That oozed out of the speakers as Supersonic was playing, and I've been a fan ever since.
I never would have thought that band would be the band that would bring so many people together. I mean, people are oozing about these shows.
And I love that all these artists and, musicians like Lars are talking about it. You and I talked about how cool the production looks on Oasis. Did you see the videos from the latest thing at the Sphere, the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I've seen that start to pop up.
Unbelievable. Well, I have two different, it's going from one thing to another. One person says the Sphere team has done it with the Wizard of Oz. It's nothing short of extraordinary, and it will blow you away literally. Like there's debris in the air and they make it snow and everything. But on the other side, here's the other review. There's magic in experience, but the AI technology saps Dorothy and friends of their humanity.
Ooh.
There's so many people upset about AI and how they used, Google to power AI in every single shot in the film. Listen, I think you just go and enjoy it. I mean, it looks incredible. If you haven't seen it, go to the Sphere's Instagram site and you'll see all of it. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Some things are hard to commit to, like learning how to surf or saving for a family vacation. But one commitment that's easy, switching to Fios Home Internet with a 5-year price lock guarantee. That means 5 great summers of fast, reliable internet at the same low price. All with the Fios 1 gig internet plan. Plus no hidden fees or equipment charges. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today. Price guarantee applies to base monthly rate only for new and existing My Home customers.